Hey guys, I was checking to see the time. It is August 11th now. I'm just gonna do the video right now, early in the morning. It is 12:25. The reason I'm doing it now is because later on I got work, and I'm pretty sure today is gonna be very full. And I was like, I didn't want to get caught up into that same loop where, oh crap, I didn't do the video type or the vlog thing because I was too busy doing other stuff. So instead, I'm going to basically just do it now. And this is pretty much off the dome because I didn't really have anything planned out. I am excited. I was talking to one of my friends. He was like, because I was like, man, you know what would be nice here? A pet. Like I wasn't a pet type. I guess this vlog's gonna be about pets. Um, I wasn't a pet type. I was like, dogs. They make too much noise. Oh, sorry. I'm sleepy. It's about that time. Note to other people out there, try to get enough sleep or learn how to sleep fast. There is a way. I actually did sleep fast today, I think. Because I think I only got 4 hours of sleep. And that was the best 4 hours of my life. And I was like, I feel refreshed. Of course, I needed more sleep than that later on because it only, lasted. That sensation only lasted so long. So maybe I got to get used to it. But back on the cat subject or the animal subject, I'm not much of a dog person. I like dogs, they're cool. It's just they're loud. Cats, yeah, they can make meow really loud. I haven't had one who has, at least. They can be very playful, like just like dogs. And the reason I'm thinking about cats is because my friend Jacob, who also does music with me, he has two cats now. And I was over at his house one day. I was like playing around with his cats, and like, you know, at first it was like whatever, but for some reason I had to. I guess because I was just so in my head, which is why I call this out of the box. I guess I was so in my head that I just couldn't. I don't know what was going on. I just started playing with his little cat, and I was like, this has been the greatest sensation of my life. Like I was like, I have never felt so childish. Like I was over here like playing with the cat, like I was like, this is my life. This is what it came to. I'm playing with cats. All right, cool story, bro. All right, but yeah, I'm over here talking to my friend. He's like, hey, if you ever need the cats, over here Snapchat and stuff. I actually usually don't Snapchat a lot, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I should post this. And I was like, hey, does anyone have any cats? I was like, I feel like I need an animal in my life. Does anyone have cats? And then I got a message like, hey, I have like 7 of them. Oh, I was like, ooh. And they were like, hey, if you want one, just let me know. I'm like, well, my landlord, I don't know if he'll allow that because I think in the little thing it says no pets. And I was like, and I sure as hell don't want to spend more money to sorry to own a pet. Like was that $50 or something? That's crap. I wanted to go to what do they call those? A shelter and actually get a cat there, because then I would actually help out a cat that's in need of a home instead of getting a cat. Actually, probably more like I probably do both, because I know I can take care of an animal, which is strange because all my life I haven't. But then again, my mother had a dog. The dog's name OJ, and I guess I could tell that story too while I'm at it. All right, OJ. At first we had a dog, and it was named Oreo. Well, later on, Oreo died in my sister's room, and that was kind of weird. That's what I'm saying. Like even in my other blog, I was like, death was weird because I didn't, I never, I guess I never really thought about it. It just happened, and I'm like, It's kind of like I put it in my subconscious, and I kind of just let it, whatever. And then later on, it just shot out of nowhere and blew me to pieces. And I was like, why? And I couldn't come up with a good answer. Besides, I was just paranoid and got crazy over that for some reason. I think I've came to terms with it now because I feel better. You have a personal status now. Corey feels better. Write that down. I would do an effect on here, but it'll take too long, and I don't want it to mess up the capture. Uh, but yeah, OJ got. I mean, not OJ. Oreo died, and we got a new pet. I think Oreo was like a pit mixed with something, a lab maybe. I don't know. It was weird. It's a black and white dog, which is why Oreo. Uh, Later on, we got, or she got another dog. Oreo was, I think, my sister's dog, which is why it died in her room. It was just, I don't know why it died. I think Oreo was just old, and then was also got sick or something. We couldn't take her or something. It was sad. It was actually pretty sad. Like I didn't see it happen, but I'm pretty sure my sister saw or smelled it or something. I don't know. It. When I think about it now, I'm like, wow, that had to be shitty. Because when I woke up, I heard about the story later on. I was like, wow, that's sad. And then I just kind of like carried on with whatever I did. And child, man, I was so heartless. When I think about it now, I was like, man, I was a heartless guy. Anyways, then later on, later on, like years later, or maybe 2 years later, we got a dog, and we named it OJ. I don't remember why we called it OJ. I think it was like because it looked exactly like Oreo, so I think it was like Oreo Junior. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was like instead of because I think we were about to call it Oreo again, and that would have probably like I guess hit us or something. I don't know if we were emotional about that dog or not. I know it was weird. It was a weird time. I think I don't know. But yeah, I think that's why it's called OJ. I miss OJ. I need to go see OJ. I hope OJ's still alive. OJ is a girl. Oreo, I think, was a girl too. Then again, I think it was a guy. We have another dog. Well, not me. My mother has another dog, which was technically my sister's dog, and it is Papi. It's a little Chihuahua. I think we were at first it had a different name, but I guess we kept messing that name up, and eventually it just turned into Papi, and we just kept it. It was like whatever. I don't know. It's weird. We're weird. Uh, so yeah, I don't know what got me there, but pets are cool. Just wanted to give you a little story for today since I won't be doing much tomorrow. I will admit I will be. I don't know if I can say that yet. Um, okay, I won't. Whatever. I might possibly be on the radio, maybe in Poplar Bluff, our group, my future. Not sure because I was talking to the people. Not sure. Still not gonna say I am. Still not gonna say I won't be. It's possible because yeah, today it'll be sometime today if I might be on the radio or if I might not. I probably won't be able to get to hear it because I'll be at work. But yeah, man. Today, I got my heater back. I went over to Terrence's house. I literally walked, and I felt so paranoid, but not really. Cause I walked, I was like, cause I literally woke up and he just got off work, and I was like, can I get my heater? And he was like, yeah, I'll give it to you after I get off work. He got off work and he was like, can you come get it? I was like, you mean at your house? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, do I have to? I didn't say that, but I was like, sure. When I, just got up and grabbed my key, I was like, fuck it. Just do it. Fuck it. I'm sleepy as shit. I don't care. I don't even know if I got an hour worth of sleep. I just kind of like passed out a little bit and then woke up and I was like, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go get the heater. I want that heater. I don't know. I'm the type of person who likes it warm in the house. And that can be clashing. Like, a lot of people like it cold. Like, 65 cold. I'm like, 72. 72. I mean, I like it cold. It's just, I like also being warm. It's like a trade-off. It's kind of like how people like being cold and then they get under the cover and they're like, oh yeah, that's comfortable or something. It's weird. I've noticed that. Why make it cold if you're just gonna get under the cover? Why not make it warm so we won't even need that? I mean, I'll still get under the cover, but I don't know. Something about cover is a thing. I don't think people think about that on a deeper level because it's stupid to think it that way. But sometimes I get too carried away of thinking deep, which is pretty much where my other video came in handy because I was definitely in a deep zone. I watched the video and I was like, wow, I was definitely in a zone. But yeah, that's why I said it's probably emotionally driven. But I still think we should come together and uh, actually get things done. Cause I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like if you actually do think about it, like we should probably do something. I'm not gonna go back on that topic, but just gonna say we should do something. Rather, I just rather it not be so small. Same thing for game developers. Oh, game developers. I don't know what's going on. Like I don't. Maybe it's just me. I'm starting to think the video. I don't know. I guess I just don't have much time for video games anymore, which is crappy. I was playing Earthbound. Huh. Okay, so I do have time. Earthbound is pretty good. But I was saying like video game developers. I know it's business, but I was like they really should clash up together and make something awesome. I've always had that thought. Kind of like how they had that Marvel and Capcom and stuff. That's awesome. See, that's brilliant. But I always thought like, man, it'd be really awesome if they all came together and made one pretty epic video game. Rather it be on Oculus Rift or whatever. And that would, I mean, I guess you had to split the money, but would it matter? Like, if you, it's like making a big dream. It's like if we were all together, just wanted to make a big bridge to go somewhere. It don't even matter. It's just the fact that we all did it, just for the heck of it. It was like I just wanted to do this. I don't know. Something about teamwork like that really, like, I guess, gets me going. I don't know. Gets me going. I'm gonna look at that and quote that one later on. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna make it short here, I've noticed my vlogs have gotten lengthy. But, I can talk. Oh, actually, the most important thing, I'm not even gonna stop just yet. If by any chance, and I mean any chance, like, something emotional is going on in your life, I don't care what it is, if you're depressed, if you're thinking about cutting yourself, if you think about, I know this is too much information and, whatever, but this is important. If you think about any of these things, suicidal, whatever, and you just need somebody to talk to, I don't care what I'm doing. I mean, if I'm at work, I mean, I can't really talk to you because I'm at work, but please go to my fan page and you can just private message me on my fan page. I think that I don't think it shows personal stuff. But even so, if you do have anything like that, we can kind of like build, just like Markiplier, a little small community on my fan page and just talk. Heck, if I have to, I can probably make like a little a side thing to like where we just only have that conversation in there or something. I don't know what that's called, but I'll probably correct myself later. And yeah, but yeah, because I was talking to someone earlier and I was like, It's a good idea. Because I know I go through some stuff, and I'm like, wow, sometimes I wish I could talk to somebody. I mean, I find people, thankfully. Like, family's a friend. But I don't care if you don't know me. Like, we can get to know each other because I know the feeling of not having someone to talk to, especially if you're like, I don't know what to do with myself right now. I know I might need a psychiatrist or whatever, but I do not have that. And I don't have the money to do so. And I'm like, I just need somebody to talk to. Like, I know that feeling. Oh, I know that feeling. So please, I don't care who you are, gender, sex, gay, straight, whatever. Whatever. Just if you just need somebody to talk to me. If there's somebody on the fan page who's also talking and they actually respond back, you know, talk to them. I'll respond to. I'll be there. I'll check between like work and when I'm off work and stuff. 'Cause eventually I'm gonna get like a wireless USB type thing and be able to get on the internet at all times. So then, heck, I might be vlogging on the way back from work or something one day. Who knows? But yeah, just and the fan page is Corey Lingo. I'm gonna make sure I have that right because I feel like I said that wrong. Yeah, it's Corey Lingo. All right, it's weird. All right, so the fan page name is Corey Lingo, but I think you have to go and type in WeFace Studios. Let me check. WeFace Studios. No, that's weird. Okay, so Studios. Okay, so it is Corey Lingo. All right, so I stopped that. I was like, I just wanted to make sure. So you can do that, or you can even do Twitter. My iPod is cracked actually, so don't do Twitter. Don't do Twitter right now. I mean, I could get on Twitter. I could get on Twitter that way. On it just normally, I could just get on because I usually just get on my iPod and be like, ooh, Twitter. But if not, you could message me on Twitter. If it's just personal, you just want to message just straight me, just you could do my Twitter. Or I'd rather you use the fan page because I actually want to like build, like kind of like what I was talking about with Markiplier. I want to build like a community so we can all just talk. Because I know my friend Marina has like a community, something like that, where they just talk and mingle and stuff. And if they have any problems, they just talk about it. And really, we need more of that. I don't think anyone talks about anything anymore. They just like shelter it or they go to a doctor when really you just need to talk to people because that's who's around you. I don't know. It's debatable because I know sometimes you be so much in your box like me and you just can't. Like it's just like a phobia or something where you I can't remember what the name of the phobia is where you just can't talk to people. Not anxiety, not anxiety. Um, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I've had that too. Actually, I've noticed that a lot. Actually, I used to not have that. I don't think. At least I didn't think so. But I think lately, as I started noticing how I talk, which is that weird stuff that I was like, wow, this is weird. I'm actually noticing things that I shouldn't have. I don't know. Anyways, enough of the personal stuff. I mean, here. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna say a lot of personal stuff that I probably shouldn't talk about. But hey, if I have to, I'll do that on the fan page, and you just know a lot of that stuff if it's necessary. I don't. Sometimes some of those things I don't know if it's necessary or not. But hey, if it helps somebody else out, look, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. But it's already hitting 19 minutes right now, and I think it's that time. Plus, I need to get some sleep. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now until we meet again. Ooh, he can sing. Look, you better sing for me, boy. Let me get off here and go to sleep.